To present the first Albert Schweitzer Award, please welcome to the stage Marcos Troyo, founder of the Brick Lab at Columbia University's School of International and Public Affairs. Marcos.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to introduce my very good friend, co-CEO and president of M&A Advisor, David Fergusson. It is my great honor to do so. I have been a diplomat, I've been a businessman, I've been a scholar. And when I was telling a colleague at Columbia University today that I was about to introduce later in the evening a great friend who was about to be given a very important award, that colleague of mine asked him, but what does he do? And my trend was to say, well, since he deals so much with international affairs, he's very much of a diplomat. But because the core of what he does is business, then I should better describe him as a business leader. But then he's also so involved with the world of knowledge, with the world of academia, with the world of expanding the borders about what we know on emerging markets and rising powers, that my trend was also to answer David as a scholar. So not a diplomat, not a business leader, not a scholar. All of these concepts put together, the winner of the Albert Schweitzer Leadership Award is a true architect of globalization. Through his work, David Fergusson has helped make M&A Advisor, his firm, the most important platform in the world for people coming together from different parts of the globe to do business. M&A Advisor is a true United Nations of mergers and acquisitions. And this is not only the road from the past to the present, but also the road that Davis is helping pave from the present to the future. Mega trade deals between the Atlantic and the Pacific, David is helping with that. Understanding what China 2.0 will mean for the world, for business in the United States and in the four corners of the globe, David has something to say about that. Understanding how geopolitics has once again become the most important risk for us to expand the frontiers of globalization, David's actions help bring light to some of those very difficult questions for us to understand. And most important of all, David is also one of the shapers of this new age of talent that will be so important for the future of mankind. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome our architect of globalization. I congratulate and call onto stage David Fergusson.
Thank you, Javier. Thank you, HOBY. And thank you, Marcos. I'm not sure that I'm totally deserving of such a generous introduction, but I'm so greatly appreciative of the friendship and the guidance that I've received from Marcos and so many others. I am truly humbled to be awarded the Albert Schweitzer Leadership Award this evening. And I'm honored to be amongst the company of the young alumni and the Alumni Achievement Award winners, Juan David, Sonia, and Brian, who I can tell you 3 decades ago I would have said they're hard acts to follow. But today, through the experience that I've realized and come to appreciate is a gift that I can bring forward, I aspire every day to follow the talent that we experience. And please join me in congratulating all of them again. I'm also honored to share this award this evening with a respected member of our industry whose contributions to the advancement of education in New York City and beyond are truly inspirational, Steve Klinsky. I shared with Jack Butler when he announced to me that I had been chosen for this award that that I would accept it in part for what I have done, but more importantly, for what is still to be done. For it is my philosophy that the greatest role of a leader is to develop more leaders versus more followers. And this doctrine, certainly not mine singularly, has the power, I believe, to have a profound effect on the future of the work environment and the advancement of our society. Of course, we all know the old cliche, if you've got too many chiefs, you cannot possibly succeed. But a growing body of evidence shows that organizations with flat structure are outperforming those with more traditional hierarchies in most every case. I personally think it's time for us to start reimagining management, and I think giving everyone the opportunity to be a chief is a great place to start. I share this doctrine with you this evening because at the root of HOBY's mission are the core tenets of leadership, service, and innovation. And I encourage HOBY students, alumni, and volunteers to think beyond the norm and to commit yourselves not simply to lead, but to create more leaders. I'm offered a very unique opportunity by way of my own work to be able to contribute to the education of and the collaboration between the emerging and established leaders in business, in government, and academia. In the preceding video, along with my colleagues, you heard from several individuals in our business community who embody the core tenets of leadership. These are just 4 examples of the true leaders that inspire me. And I consider myself so fortunate to be able to provide the forum for them to engage and to share their experience and wisdom with others. Roger and Luda spoke about our internship program, and I'm very proud of what our team has developed as a young leadership platform. Throughout each year, approximately 20 students become members of leadership teams, introduced through our services to the leaders of our constituency around the world, and many are provided the opportunity to lead their own projects. And at the end of that process, they leave not only with the experience gained, but also the ongoing support of our organization as they advance into the workplace. I'm very proud to have here this evening with us several of our past and present leadership interns, including 2 who are now serving in management roles in our organization. I'd like to thank my friends and colleagues for their support of me, of our firm, and of HOBY by being here this evening. And I'd like to call a special attention to a colleague in arms whose collaboration continues to drive and inspire me 5 years after it began, and in turn our organization to be better leaders ourselves. It was the vision of Richard Martin, who I'm so thankful is here with us tonight, to create the 40 Under 40 Awards program 6 years ago that launched a movement that I believe is already life-changing. Our 40 Under 40 Awards, recognizing high-achieving young women and men in our industry, was the inspiration for our Emerging Leaders Forum. The goal of this program is to provide an interactive platform for the future stalwarts of our industry. Through the support of business, philanthropic, academic, and personal development experts, we, like HOBY, are establishing a community with the mandate to empower successful young individuals to improve the life experiences of others throughout their career. And this year, the Emerging Leaders Program is expanding into a global platform with year-round activities and connectivity between the past and present winners and our expansive faculty. And I share that introduction for you because it gives me great pleasure to announce here this evening that HOBY has been selected as one of the 3 social good causes that the M&A Advisors Emerging Leaders Forum will feature and collaborate with in 2015-2016. Thank you. Our goal with this alliance is twofold. We want to increase awareness for the HOBY program and illuminate the pathways for interesting members amongst our 300,000 constituents to become engaged in its endeavors. And we want to introduce HOBY students and alumni to our programs across the country, throughout Europe, and to the industry leaders. We will provide access for all HOBY students and alumni to our library of thought leadership, our publishing, and our film content. But more importantly, at our 6 major international summits around the world, we will host HOBY students and alumni to attend. They will attend as M&A Advisor Fellows, providing them with the opportunity to experience firsthand the interaction of corporate, finance, media, academic, philanthropic, and government leaders in our think tank style forum. And if what I've witnessed here tonight with you, the earlier award winners, is any indication, I fully expect them and many other HOBY alumni to be amongst us. In closing, I'd like to share that of all the people that I know, I continue to be the student of leadership who I think benefits from the most guidance of all. And in that quest, I'm very fortunate to have the love and the support and the guidance of my wife, Tracy, and my children, Cole and Alexandra, who I'm so proud to have here with me this evening. Thank you.